This is day 71 of Living Grace, Walk in Love by Bob Goff. If you feel to check out this series or our other series, Jesus Calling by Sarah Young, I highly suggest both of them. These are both 365-day devotionals. If you'd like, keep up with us here, or grab your own copy of the Bible Recap by Tara Lee Cobble. I thank my brother and his wife for giving me this book. God bless the both of you. This is a one-year guide. It's a 365-day kind of like walkthrough of the Bible. I'm very excited to read this. I'm going to try and keep up with TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, so on and so forth. So watch out for it. If not, totally okay. Continuing on, I'm not going to miss a chapter. I refuse. Sorry. Not sorry. Oh, you like the birthday fit? Not my birthday, my mom's birthday. I took her out for dinner. Day 71, chapter 71 says, "We won't be remembered for what we said, but for how available we were." Matthew chapter 19, verse 14 says, "Jesus said, 'Let the little children come to me, and do not hinder them, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these.'" Amen. 30 years ago, I wrote a letter to a guy I admired a lot. He was one of the early contemporary Christian musicians, Keith Green. Of course, when we write someone who is well known, most of us think we'll never hear back from them. At best, I thought I might get a generic response from someone who worked for him. This isn't what happened. Instead, I got a personal letter back from Keith Green. His letter to me was only 3 sentences long, but the fact that he took the time to write to me made a lifelong impression. Most of us undervalue the impact of our words and our availability can have on the people around us. We don't get to decide how tall or short or rich or talented we are. I'm never the smartest guy in the room, but I learned a long time ago that I can be the most available one. I also learned from Keith Green that the massive impact availability can have in someone's life. More than just incredibly validating, the act of extravagant availability says, "I see you, I hear you, you matter." Don't be stingy with your time. Fill it with words that matter to someone. Release them into the world like they were hundreds of helium balloons and see what happens in the lives of people around you. You'll be blown away by what you see. I receive hundreds of emails a day. Anyone who emails me gets a response from me. Do you know why? Because 30 years ago, Keith Green got a letter from a young guy he didn't know, and instead of ignoring it, or staffing it off, or out, or blowing it off completely, he made himself available to send me 3 sentences. Honestly, I don't even remember what he wrote, but I remember this. I felt like a boss when he decided to be available to me. So what do you think? Is there someone you can be available to? You don't need to do it for a whole year. How about in the next 10 minutes, you don't make a big deal out of it, but write somebody who has reached out to you a note. It only needs to be 3 sentences long. The question we asked you to say at the end of the chapter says, who do you need to be more available to? Is that your family or friends? Figure it out. God bless.